5 o'clock on the dot. On the spot. Some may like it, some may not. But either way, it's break on through. With me, your host, Jeffrey K. Clayton, the long-haired weirdo. Also known as the unimpeachable president for life. Welcome one, welcome all. Come on in, pick a stall. Whether you're short, whether you're tall. Don't waste your time going to the mall. Hear what I got to say. Listen to me today. All right, here y'all come. Y'all are filling up the stands already. I can see it. I think I got an interesting show for you today. Because I got some ideas from some of you. I want to post, what do you guys want to hear about? Hold on a second. And I'd be damned if some people didn't tell me. I see Derek Giles is live with us today. Derek gave me some of these ideas I'm going to be talking about. Jason, thank you. Thank you for the congratulations on the grandchild. Little Coleman is back there feeding right now. He is a beautiful little boy. And even in his very early days, I'm already talking to him about proper stuff he needs to learn, like stuff from Road Warrior, Mad Max, Kung Fu, Evel Knievel, you know, good American stuff like Kung Fu and Mad Max. Anyway, on a serious note, I guess sometime in the next, if it hadn't happened already, I don't know, but in the next little bit here, the powder keg in society may go off. I personally think it will go off no matter what the verdict is. I think too many people are looking forward to it. I'm not going to give my opinion on anything of that nature here today. All I want to say to you, especially you that are in the hot spots, be careful. Don't do anything unnecessary and, for lack of a better word, stupid. Be aware of your surroundings. Be ready to defend yourself at any time. I see my main Zach Hembrace in here. How's it going, Maine? All right. I have gotten behind on my thank yous to everybody. I've been getting a lot of stuff lately, and it just life has had a way of just, and I'm getting way behind. Man, I've not practiced with the band in a month. I was supposed to practice tomorrow, but before I came on, they said practice Thursday, and I'm like, no, can't do. I can't go for that. So it looks like it'll be another week. Oh well. That's how it goes. Don't worry, I do not have COVID-19. Malcolm Tent reminded me last week I think, was our 50th break on through. Well, I know this for a fact. We have been doing this. We're right back where we started. I think April. And if you look at the old, the starting break on throughs, my throat's scratchy. I'm drinking some hot tea, which I am today, because of these allergies and stuff. Man, there's pollen everywhere. And our warehouse has a little yellow sheen on the floor. So, right in. You guys gave me some ideas of some stuff you wanted to hear about. I started thinking about a story last night, matter of fact. I was wondering, I was sitting there thinking, how many times did we open for the Ramones? And I don't remember. It may have only been twice. Maybe 3 times. I don't know. But I do know the most memorable time was when we opened for them at the Capri Theater on Independence Boulevard. We were in Europe, and this was the age before cell phones. I don't know how we got the news. Maybe Tom O'Keefe called back and got word that the Ramones show was ours. And Tom had intended that once the European tour was done, he was going to stay over there for about another couple weeks. He was meeting his brother over there, so that was kind of set in stone. But we didn't want to lose that Ramones show. We didn't want some other local band getting it. So we called our good pal Trip McNeil to take Tom's spot. Was Trip a bass player? No. You gotta understand something. There's a way we always did things. And I don't know if other bands do this. Other bands would probably go, "Oh, we got to find a bass player." Well, we don't do that. We go, who's our good friend that'll take up for you? Oh, wait, he's one of the best guitar players in the city. Maybe the state. But, hey man, you want to play bass? Ramones show. 15 songs. So we got on the phone with him while we're still in Europe and gave him the 15-song set list after we decided what it would be. And we got back to the States and practiced one time. And it was so fun. I mean, we would have liked for Tom to have been there. That would have been ideal. But, you know, when you're doing stuff like that, you don't know when you're going to get those chances again. So he had to do what he had to do, and we had to do what we had to do. And, man, it was awesome. It was an awesome opening for them. Their road crew's cool, with really cool people. And I remember their sound man, or stage manager, I guess, was saying to me, "So how long is your set?" But I said 40 minutes. "Oh, okay, cool, man, cool. You can stretch it out to 45 if you want." "All right." So we get on. Man, the adrenaline is pumping good. Do you understand me? Man, we cleared them 15 songs in probably a little less than 30 minutes. Damn, no stops. Just like the Ramones, man. Boom, 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 boom. I'm walking off the stage. That guy standing there, he goes, "You're killing me. You're killing me." I'm like, "Man, I'm sorry." He said, "Can you go out and play any more songs?" I was like, I said, the guy playing bass just practiced with us one time. Our bass player's in Europe. And I said, that's all we know is what we just did. With him. You're killing me. Nah. I don't think he survived. But I think it was Derek Giles that asked me any gigs that you thought were just going to be shit, and it turned out great. Well, I'd have to sit and think, but I do remember what got me thinking about this was trip joining. We were down. We basically did a whole tour of Florida, playing every city down there. And I remember one time we played this. It looked like an old church. It may have still been a church, but it was like an old country church. Nothing in it, And there were all these kids. You know how that transition in punk rock came where the kids didn't look like delinquents anymore, but they all looked like students? They may have had their braces and their little hair doing like this and their khaki shorts. Real nice looking punk rockers. I guess it went into that hardcore thing. I don't know. I just knew they didn't look like punk rockers to me. And here man, it seems like everywhere we played, anytime we played, we were always old. Even when we were 25 and 27 and, we were always old. And with these fucking kids, we were definitely old. And I remember us playing and, man, I think the only person that stayed inside that building to watch us play who was traveling with us and kind of road managing at the very time was Tom Bowker of Blowfly fame. I think there may have been one more person in there. But we're playing. We just said, fuck it. The thing is, you got to play to get paid. You can't go, oh, well, everyone's outside, so just pay us and we're going to go. That ain't the way it works. The deal is that you come play for X amount of time. So we had to play. And we did. And it was just like, okay, I guess we were doing a 15-song set. And I guess that was typical for us then. And we're going to play it. And we're going to buzz right through it. I say, remember how long it took at the Ramones show to play that set? Well, make it in quicker. Next thing I know, Trip just pretty much stripped down to his underwear and was just playing like that and doing all these crazy dances. There was no one in there to see him, so it didn't matter. They were all sitting outside on picnic tables, I don't know, talking about, probably talking about a book they had to read for school or something. Students, little backpacks. I guess that's when academia blended with punk rock. Do what you got to do. Oh, don't forget, ANTiSEEN.com. I'm going to be restocking those shirts now. I've had a bunch of people, man, I'm out of XL in every size. I mean, XL in every design. I have 3 designs that I keep in stock, and I'm out of XL in every one of them. I'm going to remedy that, hopefully, this week. So the Space Ape. the possum, and the ruby shirt will all be back in stock. Anyone that is waiting on a back order or anything like that, I'll fill those hopefully soon. And anyone who wanted them, and were told that I didn't have any, well, soon I'll make a post that says I got them back in. Speaking of the ruby shirt, have you visited our friend Janice Blythe's page? That's the lady that played Ruby in The Hills Have Eyes, which is the song Ruby Get Back to the Hills is about. See, look at that. To Jeff. #1 fanboy. My #1 fanboy. Now, y'all ain't going to get that. You might get a #2 fanboy or #7 fanboy, but I'm #1. Can't get this one on the page yet. You will soon, though, I think. You can get this one. Rare Time, where she was blonde. And there's 3 more, from Phantom of the Paradise, Eaten Alive, and I can't remember what the 5th one is. But there's 5 to choose from at this very time. And you can get there from our page. You can get there from her Facebook page, Janice Blythe, American actress. Do it. Someone wanted to know, and I think this was Derek wanted to know this. Famous people showing up at our shows. Man, we've had a lot of celebrities at our shows. Some maybe you don't even know, but that were a real thrill for me. Like at one of our shows in Europe, the show Nathan Oatmeal. You say your daughter's name Ruby after the song. Well, the next time I talk to Miss Blythe, I'll be sure to tell her that. I'm sure she will find that very complimentary, as I do. But we started a European tour. The first show was in Berlin. And there's a group from over there, ANTiSEEN. Well, I don't know what to pronounce it. It means the doctors. And they're big. How big? They get to open for Motorhead when they played over there? Man, they opened for the Rolling Stones. Okay? And their drummer was a big ANTiSEEN fan. Like, they would pose for their pictures. This is pictures that go all, like, in teen magazines. And he would wear his ANTiSEEN shirt. And I'm sure a lot of people looked us up and got hooked to what we were about just by seeing that dude wear those shirts. Kind of like how all you heavy metal kids didn't know shit about the Misfits until Metallica started wearing their shirts. But well, he shows up to our first show in Berlin, man, and it's like there's paparazzi there, like pumping pictures of him going inside and everything. And he came back and he talked to me and Joe. And, Monica M., who is the lead actress in Necromantic 2, got in touch with our record label over there to see if her and her entourage could get in. And whether they showed up or not, I do not know. I didn't get to meet her. I was very disappointed. I would have loved to, but just knowing that she called the record label to ask, I guess her agent or manager, whatever, publicist, whatever. So that was good. But man, the time for any lineup of ANTiSEEN was Eat More Possum lineup, Wilmington, North Carolina. Jacob's Ladder, or Jacob's Run. Jacob's Run. It was Jacob's Run. There was a movie called Jacob's Ladder. This was Jacob's Run. We're backstage, you know, just waiting for however many bands were playing before us to finish. And Joe and I are just sitting back there, and man, my brother Greg comes storming in dressing room and says, "Y'all ain't gonna believe who's out there. Fucking Joey Ramone." We're like, yeah. And he's like, "Hold on." Well, he goes back out, and next thing you know, here comes Greg and Tom, and ducking in to get into the dressing room was Joey Ramone. I mean, I've known Joey Young a long time up to that point. And I've never seen him be starstruck. And we were both just kind of going, like, you know, Tom was real sociable, and Greg too, man. Greg had a couple beers in him. He's everybody's best friend. But you know, they're sitting there talking to me, and Joe were just like, "Well, goddamn, we got to say something to him. We can't just sit here like, you know, we ain't trying to act like we're New Yorkers or something and jaded by everything, or from Atlanta." And so we finally go, "Hey, man, you know, we're talking." And do you know that never, ever during this conversation did it ever, you know, we're opening with "Today Your Love, Tomorrow the World." Well, half of it. We never thought, man, we should ask Joey if he would do that with us. Just, you know, come on at the beginning. Joey Ramone. Missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. But he did stay for the show. That was, I'm trying to think of who, you know, like, you know, we played L.A. one time with Hank 3 at the Roxy, and people said that Pamela Anderson was there. I don't give a damn. But, I don't know. In 37 years, man, there have been a lot of odd people show up to these shows, and I just can't remember them all. But the Dean of Sods asked me about the name. Like, did we come up with some other names that we didn't use? And you know what, man? I thought about that today when I read your question, when I read your request. I don't think there was ever any other thing considered. I know at the very beginning we were going to call the band ANTiSEEN Death Train Railroad. Oh yeah, Death Train. The whole Death Train thing was around from the very beginning. Our publishing company is Death Train. The song Death Train didn't come around until 91. But we decided quickly against that. I mean, forename, band. Yes, it was a nod to Grand Funk. Matter of fact, the first ANTiSEEN shirt that I ever drew with permanent laundry pins was the Grand Funk finger with ANTiSEEN Death Train Railroad on the bottom. And I used to make shirts. Couldn't find a damn shirt. Hell, I want a Sex Pistols shirt. Ain't anybody selling none of that. Well, then, goddamn it, I'll make one. You see me with those early pictures wearing exploited shirts. I made those. I painted them. I got laundry paint and painted on black shirts by hand. Sometimes I cut out a stencil, you know, but I used to do that all the time. Wish I still had some of those. I mean, I couldn't fit in them, but the designs. Y'all know the Black Oak, Arkansas album, High on the Hog, and you open it up. On the inside, it's got the pig kicking up, shooting the light. And I drew a real big picture of that pig's head on a sweatshirt in Black Oak, Arkansas, and we made the Raunch and Roll stencil and just spray paint with red on white shirt. There's old pictures. If you look in Destructo Maximus, our book, there's pictures of me early shows wearing that Raunch and Roll. That's red spray paint. We were really punk rock. Oh, yeah. Real punk rock. But I don't think another name, I think once I got that ANTiSEEN in my head, I think it stuck. I think it was stuck. And when I told Joe what I wanted to do, he was all about it. You know, I told him what the meaning to me behind it was. Because early on, man, in Charlotte, we got a taste of scene politics real quick. It quickly divided. You know, we were all like one for a short period of time. Then it divided. You know, then there was the people with the mohawks and the spiky hair and all that, and we just didn't. I don't mind if people want to do that. That's fine. But to me, that was an England thing. That was England. We wanted to be American. Not only did we want to be American, we were happy with the fact that we were Southern American. The first time the Dean Assads ever saw us at Yellow Rose Cafe, which used to be right up the street from where I'm sitting right now, he said, "Man," he says our name ANTiSEEN. People ask me, what is it? ANTiSEEN? ANTiSEEN? Man, I probably say it both ways. I don't know, but it wasn't intended either way. It was however it comes out of your mouth, man. ANTiSEEN, ANTiSEEN, I don't care. But he says, "Man, when y'all walk on stage, y'all look like you just got out of the damn cotton mill. You look like the road crew." He said, and then y'all grab the instruments and y'all are the ones playing. You know, I always thought that was a great description. Thank you, Dean Assads, for that great description early on. But the logo changed. Well, at first we weren't even going to have a logo. I just drew it. You see how it is on Drastic, right? That probably come from listening to a lot of St. Vitus, to be honest with you. But it only lasted that way for a brief time, maybe a year. By the time we got to the next record, that's when we wanted, man, we just wanted plain block letters. We don't want no abbreviations. We don't want it written, funky where you can barely read it. I mean, we had no idea how far that would go years later. But we just wanted it bold. And I guess the font may have changed over the years, but the one thing that stayed consistent, even when we wrote it, kind of crazy, like on Drastic, the little I. Why the little I? What does the little I mean? Is it racist? No, there's something on Earth that is not racist, and it's the little I. I got right here in my hand where it came from. Now I'm getting ready to spill some beans now. Y'all probably all the time sitting around, goddamn, those guys are pure geniuses. But I may reveal this now, and you go, goddamn, they're not really geniuses at all. The little I came directly, not roundabout, not influenced by, but was a direct lift. Ready? There it is. Secret revealed. Oh yeah. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Unless y'all have some questions, I mean, I'm going to talk about a few more things. Yeah, it was right under your nose the whole time. You were probably putting on a Sex Pistols record going, damn, I wonder where they got that little eye idea from. God almighty. You probably woke up in a cold sweat one night. Had to change your shirt. God damn. All soaking wet. From you thinking and pondering. Wonder where the fuck that came from. You probably put on a Sex Pistols shirt. And there it was. Right there the whole time. Somebody's asking me, did I ever see Johnny Thunders or see him play? I did not. I never got to see Mr. Thunders at all. I don't even know that I had the opportunity at any time. You know how sometimes you go, God damn, I could have gone to see blah, blah, if I'd have just got off my... But I don't think I ever even had that opportunity. But I got a few more things I want to talk about. This is clearing my throat, man. It's wearing me out. I need to go in there and heat up my damn hibiscus tea. Look over there. Joe Buck Yourself t-shirt. Just got that in the mail from my main Mang Bobby G. Oh yeah. Joe Buck has been asked to play the upcoming Muddy Roots. ANTiSEEN was asked to play the Muddy Roots before it got canceled. But now that they're rebooking it, there ain't been no email on old JC's email folder going, hey Jeff Clayton, y'all want to play Muddy Roots like you were going to before it got canceled? I hadn't got that email. The other day, I went and supported my main Bill Lindsay from the great state of Minnesota. He is the lead singer of Impaler. I went and visited a website called Seasons of the Mist and got this super bad t-shirt you see right here of their first record, Rise of the Mutants. And guess what happened when I ordered said t-shirt? The guy from the place, Seasons of the Mist, sends me a letter. Hey, Jeff Clayton, man, we want to do some ANTiSEEN shirts. So, I'm going to work that out. You'll have a different place to get ANTiSEEN shirts. I'm going to try to get different designs. I want to get designs everywhere. Can you dig it? And also, another one of my Ming, Dennis Highland sent me this shirt right here. You're like, hey man, that's a cool Leatherface shirt. It's not just a Leatherface shirt, it's a Ramones shirt. Now, Dennis, thank you. But when people send me stuff, I like to promote the company that did it, and I have misplaced the sticker of the company that made this shirt. And so, Dennis, if you're watching, if you could pipe in and tell me what that is, I'll be glad to tell all the people so they can get one to it and be just like old JC wearing a super bad Leatherface Chainsaw Massacre Ramones shirt. They won't look as good in it as I do. But it never hurts to dream. Well, tell you what, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to see what little Coleman's up to, see if he's awake. See if he wants to let Pawpaw hold him for a little bit. Gonna go get me some good old food for dinner. Then I'm going to settle down and see what's going on in the world. I just saw come across the screen that they were found guilty on all 3 charges. So, I still say, be careful out there. All of you. Especially those in the hot spots. What other news do I have before I sign off of here? One more reminder. Ruby, wow! Get back to the hills. See, I can't even do that. I can't even make a joke. But, for those of you who missed Live from Quarantine, the LP, it was a very short run, only 300. They were gone in 6 days. By the time we reached day number 11 or 12, TKO was out of them. I know some people got kind of left behind a little bit. Never fear. Second pressing in the works. How many will it be? I don't know yet. Me and the head honcho of TKO Records, Mark Rainey, have been discussing it. Putting our brains together to figure out what is the number. But I will tell you this. Those of you who bought a first pressing and it has the DVD, pressing number 2 will not have the DVD. Oh yeah. All right, Dennis tells me Bill Heinz in New Orleans. Making sure. What was his company, Dennis? It was W something. Tell me what the company was so people can look it up. And they can write Bill and say, Bill, man, I just watched the latest episode of Break On Through, and Clayton was styling this badass Ramones / Chainsaw Massacre shirt, and I need one too. Can you dig it? He's at Midnight Prince. Weirdo wear. What else would the long-haired weirdo wear but weirdo wear? Looks like I remembered that. I mean, I got more. Second pressing. Will include a poster that the first one did not. Man, there's more stuff coming. There's something I wish I could tell you about right now. But I need to talk to the main mang in charge of the whole thing and say, is it cool if I mention it on Break On Through? To get that interest going. Now, Dave, I knew that question was coming, and I knew that question was coming from you. And all I can tell you at this point, I don't like to give details until they have been given the stamp. Approved. But I will tell, just for you people here on Break On Through, I will tell you the details have been discussed. Me and Mark Rainey have gone back and forth using our superior brain power to come up with what the people are going to want. And all I know is one portion of pressing number 2 will be glow in the dark vinyl. That's all I'm saying. I can't say no more. Stop pressing me. I won't talk. I'm silent. My throat hurts because I've been sniffing down snot all day because of all this pollen. It's not COVID-19, so I'm not wearing a Biden diaper, and neither do you when you come in here to Break On Through. Is TPOS strictly older releases? Older releases. They've done reissues. They don't have any new ANTiSEEN stuff, but you know, Malcolm did a best of Malcolm Tent that has an unreleased live version of Sabu. 2 years ago, the I Hate God obsessed ANTiSEEN triple threat, and it sounds really good. I think about doing more stuff with that source material. Matter of fact, Mike Williams and I even did a little talking. I can't tell you what we were talking about. I can't tell you what's coming. I don't know if it's coming. I don't know when it's coming, if it's coming. But we have discussed stuff. Now, I saw some questions, but they're too far up. And y'all, those of you who've been here a while know what happens when I go touching the phone. So, you know what I'm going to say? Keep doing what you do. Be the best and greatest you. Because that's who you're going to have to be when it's time to break on through.